I was the fake ID maker.
What?
I was the fake ID maker.
You had to document.
Oh, absolutely. And they were always government IDs. I didn't make state. Should I say this? Yeah. Advocates, and welcome to the A Podcast. Yes. We are so happy to have y'all here to have this incredible conversation. Again, I am your host, J.R. Knight.
And I am your handsome host, Noonday.
And we have the honor and pleasure of having, he gonna beat me up, one of the babies here, child. Yes. Mr. Levi has joined us for this conversation today. We are excited about it. We'll be talking about aging is a flex.
It is.
Now you haven't aged that much, Levi, but you aged enough to know that it's a flex, though.
It is.
Right, because that grown man be like creeping in, that grown man energy.
It's creeping in.
Yes,
it's coming piece by piece.
So, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
Old enough.
Come on.
I just want to ask the question, how old are you?
I'm old enough.
Come on, right.
Old enough.
Put this old man in
Finish
check.
the statement. Old enough for...
The things that older people do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Aging is such an incredible privilege. But some people see it as a penalty, and I definitely want to get right into the conversation, y'all, as you can tell. But some people see it as a penalty. I will say that I went to a support group earlier this week, and they were like, JR, introduce yourself. And I was like, hey, I'm JR, I'm 47, whoop the bam. And so the person after me was like, my name is whatever. Do I have to say my age? And everybody in the room was like, no, you do not have to say your age. And I was like, whoa, I prayed for these years and I'm proud of them.
Right.
It's
and
definitely
with this skin, I like saying my age.
Do you hear me?
Yes, 54.
So why did you shy away from yours, Mr. Levi?
I don't like to disclose my age. I don't know. I just feel like that's a very personal thing. If you know me, you know my age. If you don't, I'm grown.
I know you, and I don't know your age, so
you don't know my age? You don't know my age?
No.
Well, you don't know me.
You might see me in the streets with shouting. You don't know.
You don't know me.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Yes. Cool. I also am thinking about with age and age being a flex. When we were young.
Right.
Scoot back, youngum.
What's young?
21.
Touche.
Okay. Child, you are not 21. Maybe are you?
I don't know. Who knows?
Oh my goodness.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
Oh, come on, 2-0. So. As a younger person, when we were around this young man's age,
right.
I would like to assume that you also, Noonday, shared this position of ready to age up so that you can have your own. I want my own place. I want my own car. I want my own food. I want my own
because jumping that back gate to get in the wave. The club at that time, I don't know. I skinned my knee.
We did what we had to do.
Yes, to get into the bar.
Fake ID. I was the fake ID maker.
What?
I was the fake ID maker.
You had to document.
Oh, absolutely. And they were always government IDs. I didn't make state. Should I say this?
Yes, you should.
I don't know. It will catch up.
This was back in the day.
Yes,
this was back in the day. But see, a lot of the kids, they wasn't in the military, but I had a friend who was in the military, so he had a military ID.
Right. Okay.
So I used that ID to fake people's age because the people at the club couldn't clock a real fake military ID child because they didn't go to the military.
Right.
Okay, but if I made a fake Alabama ID, they would have said, girl.
Clink, clink.
So you stayed in the club. That's what we're hearing.
I was a dancer.
Oh, you was a dancer?
A nasty dancer.
Dancing for money.
And so many things changes with age, like our bodies as well. Oh, are you prepared for this?
I am. I'm actually excited to get into the body, the body combo,
Well, he's a dancer too, so.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you nasty either.
Well, because I've already flexed. Aging is a flex, right? That's
Blossom.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So, guys, this is a question that I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Noon.
Shoot.
Reflecting on your 20s and 30s, what is a heavily guarded belief that you have since gracefully released?
That I would be, I don't know. I think that the fact that I wasn't going to age, I don't know, like getting old was probably going to be terrible or whatever.
Scary.
Getting right or something, or I wasn't going to be as beautiful as I am.
Oh, wait.
Right.
But that clearly was not the case.
And that's clear, right?
That's absolute clear.
Okay, right.
Super clear.
Super.
Oh, okay.
So I just, first of all, to go in depth about that, even in my era, back in my era, it's kind of like we knew, not only did we feel like it, but we kind of had this hanging over our head that we wouldn't make it to this age.
Right.
That's the most important thing, that we was not going to make it to this age.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you and myself as people living with,
Right.
We have that to contend with in our youth. But it's just like, I'm thinking about Levi here just as a black person. Like, I wonder if, like, you had, like, these thoughts, like, as a black... You probably don't think like this, though, because you're young.
Okay,
Because
so
a lot of young people be like, I'm going to live forever.
Yeah, let's hear his thoughts on
honestly,
that.
it's like scary feeling sometimes because you know how you were saying you didn't think that you would be as beautiful as you are now. I'm like, what would I look like at 40 or 50? Would I still be structured in the face, slim waist,
Right.
I don't know how that's gonna look. So that's a scary thing. But also, a lot of people do not make it to see our age.
Right.
So I feel like that's the great part of it.
That's the flex.
That's the flex. So I do wish to, make it to y'all age and look as good as you do now.
These kids these days.
Baby, I was worried, honey.
Okay.
I was worried, baby. I wasn't going to be in the number.
Right.
Oh, my God, today.
But we are in the number.
We are, baby, because oh, Lord. I just remember being as young as you, child. I love that you are confident about your look, about how you present to the world, because I was actually sharing with some of my colleagues earlier today that, like, when I was as young as you appear, you do seem quite youthful.
Right.
That I didn't see myself as an attractive person.
Okay.
And I didn't begin to see that until, I don't see myself as an attractive person now. But when I look back on the pictures, I'd be like, now, child, you was not as much of an ugly duckling as you thought that you were. So maybe if you just believe some of that now. And so as the years progress, I'm just like, okay, well, girl, you ain't got people vomiting, honey, when you walk through. And so for me, if I'm thinking about like my 20s and 30s, a guarded belief that I had is that I wasn't enough, So I spent a lot of my youth questioning my value, and I wish that I had people to pour in me to say, like, JR, you're good. Like, you got this. Right. So I didn't particularly have that. And so it took aging for me to be able to flex, because I couldn't before then. But now at the good old ripe age,
Can nobody say nothing?
40, and babe, I don't even hear words no more.
Right.
I don't even hear words.
So for me, like, I feel like this world is very dominating. You just have to have that confidence. If you don't have that confidence, I feel like you just will be ate alive. Like, there's a lot of opinions out. In this day and age, opinions really matter to folks. So it's like they take that in, they wear it on their back to where they, apply it to their daily living. Me, I take care of myself. So only opinion that really matters to me is mine. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, can't nobody, you might stir your nose at something that I'm doing. That's fine. I'm still paying my bill. I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
Still beautiful.
I'm
exactly.
still beautiful. Can't nobody take that away from me.
Yes.
I've always been confident growing up. So when I just, expanded into the scene, I would say it was just like what's the word I'm looking? What's the term I'm looking for? Is it V8 or V? Is it
Right? I get
what
you're
is
saying.
it? You get what I'm saying?
Eat
Like
or be eaten.
basically, like I
Right.
just did not want to be. It was either me or them, and I chose me. I'm gonna
Right.
walk in the room with my head held high, chest out, looking like the cunt or the butch, whatever I'm feeling like on that particular day.
Hello.
So yeah, I think it's just about just having confidence, believing in yourself, knowing that I'm capable of anything, of everything that I really want to put my mind to. And then that's just the way I live. Like,
Come on, young spirit.
I'm sitting here like in complete awe because, and I think I know what it is.
what is it?
It's this new generation stuff.
What about
Cause
it?
see, y'all invincible on a whole nother level, child.
Wait, can I say this real quick
Go
though?
ahead.
Being in the community that I am around Noon and Tommy, that is a huge
Why
confidence.
he get to use his stage name, but then I have to be Tommy? Why can't I be JR?
I think
But go
'cause we
ahead.
love your name.
Okay. I'm sorry. JR, Noon and JR, they are a huge confidence boost. Like I walk around all day like, oh, I'm the cunt. Noon go snap his finger, but like, you are the cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are very motivational when it comes to me living in my truth. So I think that's also a great help for me being in this environment. You know,
Yeah, that was a good statement.
And you deserve that.
You do deserve that.
You deserve that. That speaks.
and I'm
something-
grateful for that. Let me say
Yes,
that.
that's
Oh,
wonderful.
Come on,
I'm
I
loving
love
this.
that.
This is a great segment to
I
me.
love that.
And let me say this: that quiet, still confidence that you have, I noticed that you have it. And sometimes you're a little moody, but but that's why I always
Little.
come and spark you and tease you and get you
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Because I know that there is a absolute tiger inside of you.
It is.
One day you shared a story with me that about your dancing. Y'all did not know he is a dancer on
He is
all
a dancer.
levels.
He dances down.
Yes,
I
he
must
dances
say.
down. And
Book with
that's
me.
is that another part of your confidence? Is that like another level, or do you feel more confident when you dance?
Well, it depends on the uniform.
Okay, so let's actually get into that. So I started actually dancing about 2 years ago. So the team that I started off with first, we wore like leggings. We'll put like some French on it, some sequin, like
Maybe on the back.
like kitchen made, real kitchen made. I don't know if we got any J setters watching this. We got like little kitchen made uniforms. You know what
Yes.
kitchen made is. You know what I'm talking about. So now I'm on a team where we wear very much so French cuts. Our back is out, sides is out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the girls are employed.
Cleavage. So that I had to really gain a huge boost of confidence to do that. That was scary for me. I can't say that was actually a new era for me to step into. Because it's a difference between putting on some leggings. Like straight men wear leggings, like for like sports and stuff like that. So that's passable. But when I had to put on the French cut and actually tuck, that was a huge step for me. That was a huge step for me. That was
It's the visuals for me.
Right.
but now that I've done it, I'm ready to do it again.
Right.
I'm ready to do it again. Where's my uniform?
Okay. Well, we don't have one for you.
Okay, no uniform today. No A podcast
No A-
uniform.
Go to the comments and let us know, should we have a podcast J-Set uniform?
Bring me back a podcast, J said
And
uniform.
a dance team. That might, I feel like we could probably do that, Noon. I feel like you had a little dancer in you.
I mean,
back
I
in the
got
day.
a little fringe on.
You
with a little
you had
pop,
fringe
pop,
on
pop.
for the
Yeah, I did have fringe. You know, I like fringe.
You know you love a good friend.
I do love a good fringe. I do.
Oh my goodness. So we are talking about aging and we've hit on a little bit like the perks, the benefits of aging. I have this question for you guys. What is a specific perk of aging that no one warned you about, but you absolutely cherish it?
I want to go first.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That younger guys like more mature men.
Yeah. I actually heard the opposite though.
I mean, I do like younger guys,
we were
but
letting the older guys have it when I was young. Are y'all letting the older guys have it
Oh,
still?
I let the older guys have it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I work my set every time. I just feel like some about an older man is just different. I will dabble, with my age range of men or young men. But some about a mature older guy that just been through life. Also, they're very helpful. I don't know what about an older guy that like to help the youth. But I appreciate all the help that the older guys give me. It's just a balance for me. Like not a balance, a line that have to be drawn between dealing with an older guy though. For me, it's some stuff that I observe, that I pick up, different traits to see if it's like if this gonna be a transactional thing? Is this gonna be
okay?
I enjoy spending time with you type of thing. It's different sides to that. I believe.
I agree to that too.
Yeah, I definitely, I hear that. I love how positive you made those
yes,
those relationships where there's this age gap, because I just always think of older guys taking advantage of younger guys. That's just what I think.
I do,
and I think they're always transactional.
It's a side to that. I definitely believe it's a side to that.
That's how I feel.
But it's real. It's real. Like it's not going nowhere. It's been here.
Thank you.
Since the beginning of time.
Thank you.
I know that to be I know that to be true, Levi. I do know that to be true.
Let me say this, because with minds like this, it's hard to take advantage of guys like that.
It's very hard.
Yeah, I don't. So you would be an exception to the rule,
because
when it comes to being taken advantage of. But there are so many.
Can I say I've experienced that though? So that's by my experience. That's why now I can see when like the narcissistic side come. You know what I'm saying? I can see the red flags now. Now back then, I was very gullible. They could get away with anything. The older guys could get away with anything. But from experience now, if I smell, if I smell that you're doing something,
an inkling.
It's a wrap for me. It's a dub for me. So,
right.
Do you think that you will be what you seek at some point? Will you be the older gentleman looking for the younger guys?
So I have this thought to myself, because it's like once I get older, I like older guys. Older guys, by the time I get older, they're gonna be even more older.
Right.
So I honestly can't give you an answer to that question because I honestly don't know.
I also had another question. Look, I feel like I'm just quizzing you.
Come on. I love questions.
Okay, but my God.
Questions.
But I do want to know, and I believe the audience would like to know this as well. What is an older guy?
For me,
because you won't tell us your age.
For me,
what's the age?
An older guy for me is.
He been upset us.
I probably am, because an older guy for me is like a kid to y'all.
Excuse me?
Just say the age.
So the age, I'm gonna say age range. I'm going to stop at 36.
36 is old? That's what you get. That's exactly what you get.
That's what you get is the funny.
I said that's the range for me though.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what range. They start at 36.
No.
So
you stop. Anything after 36 is strictly transactional. Anything after 36 is strictly transactional for me right now.
So I get what you're saying. That's good.
Of course we do.
That's good with me too.
We are older than old. We get what he's saying.
Yeah, but I've guessed his age.
Would you correct?
Yeah, I know your age. I've been on you since you were 2, 1. Like,
Did you see any signs back then?
No, I
Or
didn't.
much younger. Okay,
No, I
not 2
didn't.
and 1. But you seen me. You kind of seen me.
No, I know that you were docile, but you still played football. You still lived in South Dallas.
Okay,
You still were a
okay.
brute little boy, so I saw
Okay.
nothing. No, I didn't know you was going to be a J setter at
So it
all.
was a surprise to you.
It was a surprise.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I guess his age, and then I put when he said 36, I'm like, oh, so they get that? That's a stretch from his age.
You know, I feel like
It is.
I
It
am
is a
kind of
stretch.
guessing like he is very young. Like, I believe that you're past your teens, maybe like in your early 20s. So if you
to
are
break
in
the
your
ice,
early
to break the
20s.
ice, I am in my early 20s.
Okay.
That ain't break no damn ice.
Okay.
I know y'all was wondering. Y'all was
He's
Okay.
like, yeah, okay, I'm in my.
Okay.
That ain't nothing.
So yeah, if you are, so then you're adding like at least 10 years onto. So that is, I would consider that. I would consider that.
Yeah.
If
More
you're,
than
I'm gonna
10.
start like the age range. The start will be probably 20, 25. You're like 20. Well, I'm kind of telling my age right now.
You low key just told your age at this point.
You did.
Because I'm like, okay, 25. You,
Okay.
if you consider 25 old, then you like
Okay.
19 to 21.
Everyone, I'm 21.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I'm 21. So
You got to
if
pour
So
it.
you're,
16 years past his age is his deadline, is his cutoff line.
it's a wrap.
There you
16
go.
years past, 15 or 16 years, so.
It's a wrap. It start, like I said, it will start from like 25, 24. I'll probably give you a little conversation. Anything 22, 23 is strictly just fun, babe.
So, I want to ask JR this question. So, how is falling in love after 40?
Child. I'm surprised that I can fall. Well, no. So falling in love is incredibly easy for me because I love love. I love love. I am glad that I came to Dallas with a partner because I would be a thought
You'll be outside.
so far outside.
Okay.
So far outside.
I would be unhoused. Okay.
Well, thank
Because
God.
it's some treats out here.
Wait a minute. Let me get this last out.
Noon, are you outside?
Come outside.
There are some treats out here. It's a lot of temptation. And what's funny is that my fiance
lot
last
of
night
temptation.
played Fighting Temptation, and I was like, we need to watch this every night, baby, because I'm fighting temptation every day, and I know that if I am, he is also. You know, so I feel fortunate. You know that I have a partner that is still seeing me as like a prime choice. You know, and
an
I
awesome
see him
thing.
the same way.
Can we snap on this show?
Yeah.
Give me
that's an awesome
amen.
thing.
But finding love after 40, and then as a person living with on top of that, you know, I came out of, and I think I've touched on this on a previous episode, but I came out of my 15-year relationship knowing that I would never find love again. I just believe that with my whole heart. Like I'm too old. And I am positive, and I've been positive for over 2 decades. It was my turn, right? Over 2 decades at this point. And finding love, I just didn't think was something that would happen to me. And why I'm so glad that I was able to come here and come with my partner is because y'all don't be playing in these Dallas streets. Y'all do not be playing in these Dallas streets. See, and it would be bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit with me.
You know, I
just
am
can't.
a menace in these streets. Dallas is a mixy set. And what I mean by mixy, everybody know everybody. Everybody then ran across everybody. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know
I
what
like
I'm
the word ran across.
the word
across, okay.
ran across. We're going to say ran across today.
We're not gonna say through. We're just
not-
gonna say across.
Across.
Nobody's been
Because
ran
I've only
through.
ran across.
Okay.
I've never
Let's
ran.
be clear.
Let's be clear. Never ran through, just across. So it is a lot of temptation here. Sometimes it do be motives behind it in Dallas. Sometimes it just be you genuinely just find somebody attractive in the club, like, and then the next person be like, oh, that's such. You know, it's just Dallas is very
Yeah.
mixy. So I just like to have my fun and keep it at me having my fun.
Okay, I got one more question for you. Another question for you.
Go ahead.
So being in a relationship in this era at 21.
I'm in a relationship.
You've
No,
been
I'm
in
just,
one.
no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I didn't
And
just.
I don't know what it is.
I'm in a relationship. Yeah, I am in a relationship. For those who's watching.
I mean, you may not be in a relationship when this airs.
right.
I love John.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
let's
JR
like
is
hello.
crazy. It may be over by the time this airs.
And if it's not, it will be.
Right. So like being young in this age right now and being in a relationship, how do you think, like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel that love will last, or do you feel exactly that? Do you feel like you're going to be in a relationship forever? And are you a relationship kind of guy? Are you a long relationship kind of guy?
Ooh.
Am I the relationship type? I can be. When I do like somebody, I become the relationship type. Now, when I'm outside, like I said, I am outside.
Right.
I have to, you have to really grab my attention for me to actually settle down. So that a relationship right now, look, for me, would just be, casually dating. Because like I said, I'm 21. I still have life to live. I'm not trying to be married or I don't want to say tied down, because in a relationship you kind of got to be tied down in a sense. But I don't want to be chained.
In a relationship, you are tied down completely.
I like to see he's a different age.
Okay.
Uses his own expression.
Okay,
You
well,
are kind
We do
of.
have open relationships. We have
Yet there are still ties.
right.
But they're not
boundaries.
down. They're not tied down. Nephew, I got you, right.
Not tied down.
Right.
Tied, but not
Okay, but not down. Okay.
With a ribbon.
I like to have my fun. Like I said, I like to live in the moment. If it, go past the expectations, hey, kudos to that. But
Yes,
if it don't,
free-spirited.
if it does not,
Then it don't.
life goes on.
Yes.
Gotta dance in the rain, baby. And serve cunt, and there's plenty of fish in the sea. So, whatever the
Right.
situation may bring, that's what the situation going
I
to
That's
love
what
that
they
free
say.
spirit. That's wonderful for you.
It is plenty of fish in the sea, but my God, you got to have some good bait
And I have
if you
good
want
bait.
if you want a good catch.
I always get a good. I
just
won't say
saying.
good. I always get a good catch because it has been a few bad fishes. Has been a few bad fish,
But
but
who's count? Look. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we invited you, Levi.
Me too.
I'm glad you
I'm glad.
came.
I'm actually
Because I know this was intense. You're like, I got to sit up here with these curmudgeons.
bring me back.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
And we shall. And
Bring
we
me
shall.
back, right.
But I don't want us to leave without leaving the audience with something. So if we could, how do we feel about answering one more question? Maybe?
I'm cool with
Okay.
that. Fine.
So how do we model beauty and strength for generations coming up behind us? And I recognize that, Levi, you are 21.
Right.
But you're gonna leave a legacy, right? You're gonna leave a path for people to follow. So I would love to hear your answer in this as well. But how do we plan to model the beauty and strength of aging, the beauty and strength of aging
I will
to generations
say,
to come?
Intention, and influence. You have to be very intentional with your influence. That, like you said, it's never end. Like I said earlier, it's never going to end. It's never going to end. The gaze is going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. So if you care any about, the generation, I would say just leave a influence to where you will want your younger self. You will want it for your younger self to grasp at that age.
I get that.
So, yeah, I would say just influence
Yeah.
and intention.
For me, I've always kept a young, fun mind and an attitude about things.
Still.
Yes. So I just keep it young and fun and happy and light my entire life. I've always been this way. It's worked for me. And the influence, as you say, I would leave that impression is to stay young, fun, and beautiful.
Oh, I love that. I definitely would say that time is not guaranteed. You know, it's precious. We can't get it back. When it passes, it's gone.
True.
And so just take advantage of the time and just hope that the minutes and the hours and the weeks and months, years just add up for you so that you can just reflect back and think about those younger years and all the fun and all the opportunities that you took and all the opportunities you may feel like you missed. If you want to be one of those people like, oh, I missed all these opportunities. So, but just get to the point where you can just sit back and reflect and just kind of bask and appreciate time, all the time that has been allowed to you, and know that you deserved every second of it because it was yours. It's absolutely yours.
Definitely yours.
And speaking of time, we are so glad that you offered us your time
exactly.
to view today's episode. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, guys love.
The kids, they always bring in something. My goodness. But yes, if you enjoyed this episode, and we know you did, that's why you about to go into the comments and just flood it. That's
Don't
why
forget,
you about to go and
hashtag a podcast JC uniform.
Okay.
A podcast
That's
JC
right.
uniform.
That's
in
right.
the comments, spam the comments.
And don't give us grief if you see me, Noon, and Yaya in those uniforms.
We're friends.
Oh my gosh. Until next time, join us on the A.